What I'm showing is just a quick video on some of the beans that I pressure canned. This is how I'm bringing it back to life. As you can see, it's very good to make sure you label what you're cooking. I have kidney beans. It was August of 2013, and I didn't put any salt in it. I put ham in it, onions, and garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up now, and I can use this to open it up. It would open. If you don't have one, you can easily use a knife to open it up. I just chopped up some onions, but you can use this and pop it up. But since I have it, I'm gonna go ahead and open it with this. And I don't know if you heard it, but yeah, it shows that it's been sealed. And so what you go ahead and do is, I'm gonna go ahead and just put some of the onions that I sliced up already. Even though I put onions inside of it, I just want to kick it up with a little bit more flavor. So I put the onions inside of it, and just because I like the flavor, I'm going to put about, and this is basically one 16-ounce can of beans. I'm going to go ahead and put 1 teaspoon, and we're doing this together. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 teaspoon, and it's kind of hefty. I'm going to put that in there. Why not 2 teaspoons? And again, this is just on taste. I'll cut back as time progresses. We like bacon. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 teaspoons inside of there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over to the stove, and I'm going to let this caramelize just a little bit, maybe for like 1 minute or so. So I'm going to go ahead and take this on over to the stove. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that on. And one thing that I messed up on that I should have done is I should have had the pot heating up for like maybe 3 minutes or so, but it's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it heating up, and I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 teaspoon of olive oil. 1 teaspoon. And I'm going to go ahead and move it around, and it should heat up. Again, it taking its time right there is because I messed up and I did not have it on before. I should have had 1 teaspoon in the pan before I put the onions in or the bacon. But you guys can be able to do that step yourself. So I'm just mixing in the oil right now is what I'm doing. So it's well oiled. I'm going to take it off the stove just so you can see it. Do you see it's well oiled? So I'm going to go ahead and move it back over there. It smells good too. So I'm going to move it back over to the stove, and I'm going to let it heat up. I put it on 9 because I'm trying to have it heat up faster, but if you start it off, if you do it correctly and you have this pot on here first, you can go on and put it on 6 or 7. Depending on your pot, you just want to heat up your pot. And then once it starts cooking, that's when I'm going to add my beans into it and just let it cook. And what's cool about it is we've already cooked it, so all we need to do is basically heat it up. And the steps that I'm doing, you could also do this inside of the microwave. You can grab some onions and bacon, put it in there, or if you canned it just the way I had it already canned, minus the salt, you can just put this inside of the microwave and heat it up and do it that way. I just prefer to do it this way. So I'm letting it heat up, and you can stop it. I'll come back when it's been sauteing for about 1 minute now, and you can do you hear that? It's already starting to sizzle, which is a good thing. I could leave it on here longer so it can saute more, but I'm trying to make it a little quicker, so I just want it a little bit glazed. It's not real glazed. If you wanted a real good glaze, you'd probably do it for maybe around 10 minutes. But I just want to bring the flavors together just a little bit. I didn't have any salt in my beans, so I'm going to add the salt myself. And what I'm going to use basically is 1/8 of a teaspoon. And again, this is on preference because cooking is all about preference and what your family wants. I don't want to put too much in, so I'm just going to do 1/8 a teaspoon of salt, which is not a lot. And now I'm going to go ahead and just pour in my beans. And I'm going to mix it around together. And the only thing you're doing, it's already been cooked. So the only thing I'm doing is warming it up for my family. So I'm mixing it up. It looks really good. I'm going to bring it over some so you can see better lighting. And it looks really good. So I'm just going to let it heat up a little bit. And then after that, these are done. And again, these right here are actually kidney beans. That's right, kidney beans, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are kidney beans. So just another way on how canning your own food is cheaper, as well as you can be able to make it your own way and make it either healthy, or you basically know what's in it, so it's always good. It's fast, it's easy, and it's cheaper. So again, here you go. And these right here are the kidney beans. Thank you. And here's what all the stuff looks like plated. Pressure canned beans that I made, they were kidney beans. And that's what that looks like. And if you want to check it out, you can see, I'll post down below the names of the others so you can be able to see how I made the whole meal. The green beans, the canned beans, as well as the dehydrated brown rice. And it took me about 40 minutes to make. Could be less if I'd have planned it better. But there you go. And again, for all of you out there, on behalf of your loved ones, friends, and family, thank you so much for cooking great, delicious food and going above and beyond for them instead of giving them processed food. Because I know life can be busy. So again, on behalf of them, I just want to say thank you so much.